do. As you can probably see, it's pitch black dark, just hit 6 AM, just driving down the Eastern Freeway on our way. So yeah, come along for the ride, see what it's like to come out for a day. Yeah, like I said, a couple of small jobs, and we'll see you maybe when the sun comes up. Now you can see me a bit better now that the sun's come up. We've made it into Bendigo, and as I was saying, we've got 2 jobs up here today. We're at a TAFE first to commission 3 units that were installed in the last couple of weeks. So just getting those running, checking that everything's working as it should, and then we're over to another company to do 2 services on 2 units. So cleaning the filters and just a full inspection, checking for any faults and any repairs that need to be done. So yeah, come along for the ride, and let's see how today goes. So we've obviously still got to have our masks on because of all this COVID stuff that's going on. But here we are at the job. We've got a CF42 dump bin model there behind us, ready to go up and check that one out. And down here we've got a couple more CF42 wheelie bin models. So about to get all these tested and get them running, and yeah, hopefully everything goes well. So we're just carrying out our commissioning check. So part of that is to make sure that our air rams here they all go up and down properly for the bin, and we'll head up next into the scissor, and we'll go up and check out the fan direction, make sure that that's working and going the correct direction. At least the sun's finally decided to come out. It's warmed up a little bit. So we've got to look down this exhaust here, and we've got to check that the fan is turning clockwise, so the impeller there will be spinning towards us. So we'll just jump back in the scissor. We're going to head up and have a look at our compressed air. Just check what our compressed air reading is on our gauge. What do we got there? 85 psi, 600 kPa, so that's pretty much bang on what we want. So this is our pulse tank and valve assembly mounted to the unit. So the tank's obviously full of compressed air, and every 30 seconds one of these valves will release a shot of air across the filters, and that's how the filters get cleaned. So we've got this first unit all fired up, and a couple of minor things needed changing on it, fan direction and just a minor tune on the pulsing, but that's running now. All going well. Head on down to the other 2 units now and start doing the commissioning on those ones. So we're just up in the scissor now. We're about to have a look at the fan direction. This is what we're checking for. Down in the exhaust barrel, you can see the impeller there, and we want that to spin towards us for it to be the correct direction. Otherwise we have to have the electrician change 2 of the phases at the control box, 2 of the electrical phases, and that'll make it turn the opposite direction to what it was turning. So we're just actually waiting for one of contractor's here helping me. He's gone inside to turn this on at the control box, and we'll be able to check the direction. Perfect, that's what we're looking for, that's good. Alright, we're on the road again. So all done here at the TAFE, and yeah, a couple of little things needed changing, fan direction, and just had to set one of the pulse control boxes to get the correct settings in there. But otherwise, no dramas at all. It's fairly standard during a commissioning visit or a testing visit that a couple of things might need to be changed or altered to make sure that the unit's running correctly. But on to the next job now, off to a service call out. We've got 2 units to service. As I was saying, we're going to be giving the filters a clean, and then just a full inspection of the unit for any faults, and see if anything needs fixing on them. Alright, we'll see you at that one. On our way to the next job still, but obviously got to feed the hungry beast, so gone with a potato cake and a big dirty hamburger with a lot. So I'll report back when I'm tucking into that one. So the early reports are in on this burger with a lot, and you've done an outstanding job, Bendigo takeaway. This is delicious. We've arrived here at the next job, and we're just going to go. We've got a new unit here that we put in last week, which is a VC4. It's a vibration cleaning model rather than the pulse air cleaning model. So that's a VC4. It's got 4 filters in it. So we're going to quickly commission that one. That was installed last week as well. And then we're going to do our service on our CF30 model. And then we've got another unit here that we're going to service, which is an older style unit. So we'll rip into that as well. So let's go. Try and see what our fan's doing. I think it's going backwards. I think. Can't really see from here. We'll pull this down and have a look at the video. Alright, we've got a better view from up here, so yes. The fan is going backwards, so we'll have to find the, hopefully there's an electrician on site that can change that. And that's the shaker motor that's kicked in, so that's working perfectly. But obviously that comes on for 30 seconds and shakes the filters clean. Cool. So Sparky's just come and he's changed fan direction for us. So that's now running, you can probably just see, running clockwise. There he is behind us, thanks Sparks. Good on you mate, you're a champion. I'll back up the ladder. We're here to check our pulses and our magnehelic readout. So we're at 1.5 at the moment, so filters are partially, not partially blocked, but definitely have dust loading on them. Pulsing up above here, it's obviously got power, which is good. And we've got pulsing, so we're all good there too. So we're just up checking filter condition. We've got a few damaged ones there. Overall, fairly clean. We'll give them a full clean, and we'll just note down the damaged ones. Looks like one's been over tightened here. A couple of them here just with some signs of wear and tear, so we'll get those ones marked down to be replaced, and we'll give the rest a nice clean. So we finished servicing the CF30 and that all went really well. Just a couple of things that were noted down on the report, some damaged filters that we'll note to have replaced, otherwise gave it a clean, and everything went well. So now we're up servicing another unit. It looks very similar to, say, a VC4. I don't believe it's one of our units, it's just like a knockoff copy of one of our units. So first off, we've got a pin lift needs adjusting. You can see there the gap there we've got. Get that adjusted. So that's a lot better. We've got that seal pinching up now, so we won't get any dust leaks in there. Alright, so we'll fire this beast up. We can see we've got a bit of damage to our bin. Split there, so we'll get a little bit of a leak through there. We'll get it fired up. It's just a direct online. Fan sounds good. Pulsing was working, so that's good. Flex hose is damaged, so we'll have to do get a quote for a replacement flex hose. Alright, it all sounds alright so far, no bad bearings or anything. We'll head in and check out the filters. Righto, so we're in the unit now. Pretty dark in here, as you can see. Oh, look at these filters, they're pretty chockers. They're very dirty, so we might drop these out and give them a good clean up and see what sort of condition they're in. Oh, so we've been spraying out and vacuuming these filters, and this is what we've got. They've come up pretty nice now, so we'll just keep repeating that process, and yeah, we'll get this one running really nice, I reckon. Having a bit of fun. So this is the setup we use for the extraction. It's just a one or two horse motor, and it just blows it into an old filter socket. So it's just a dirty air setup, and it just pulls the dust in through the little hose, and blows it into that sock. So makes good for a really good portable vacuum that can pick up heaps of sawdust. Almost time for a shower, I'd say. So just one last little quick job. Just going to replace a Micronair gauge on a 4th unit. Yeah, 4 units out at this place in the end. So, and we've ended up having a crack at all 4 of them. So anyway, we'll go and get this one nailed. See this gauge here, completely broken, not reading anything at all, and that's with the plugs out. So we've put our gauge in, and we were testing before, and we're getting readings. So yeah, we'll swap that one out and see how we go. So there we go, there's the old gauge, and there's brand new Micronair gauge. Nice and easy, it's all the same fittings, and all brand new fittings on the back now. Yeah, it's all like for like replacement, so that'll be much nicer now and work a lot better. Oh, so that's it. What a day. Absolute massive ripper of a day in Bendigo today. So we've done yeah, it ended up being pretty much 4 services at the second job. So we ended up, well, I had to commission the newly installed unit that was installed about a week or so ago. Again, we had a fan direction needed changing on that, so luckily we were able to get the Sparky back pretty quickly. He was able to get that fixed up for us, and then had to clean the CF30 pulse unit, and nothing really of an issue on that one that needed fixing. And then there was another unit up there that you would have saw that was very similar to a sort of a 4, well, yeah, it had the same style filters as our VC range, our vibration models, but it had a pulse system on it. So cool little unit, and easy to clean. Got in there, ripped the filters out and gave them a really good tickle, and yeah, that was good. That one came up a treat, got that running really nice. And there wasn't really, again, much to report on that, just some small bits of damage on the bin, and some flex hose that was perished that will need to get changed out. But other than that, that went really well. And then just a small repair on another larger blue unit. I think it was a Donaldson brand unit. Just the Micronair gauge on that needed to be replaced, and obviously that's what reads between the clean and dirty plenums on the unit and gives the customer a good indication of how clean or dirty the filters are. So that's a really good thing for us to have changed for them, so that the customer can now see at a glance, you know, what's going on inside the unit without having to poke their head inside. So yeah, good day. Tired now, very tired, need a shower, need a beer, and thanks for coming along on the journey. It's been fun, and hopefully we can do a few more videos, and yeah, tack along and come and enjoy the ride, and yeah, have a good one. See you later.
What does perfect even mean? Is there